shortly after 2 o'clock from Victoria Park. Now, as I mentioned earlier today, the houses have been opened from the crowds, and the main police barricade between us and the convention centre here at the cargo handling area doesn't seem like it's being able to be penetrated by the protesters. So as you've just heard from Mike, many of them have chosen to find some other routes to some of the other areas around here, like Fenwick Street. But basically, what I can see here, what has been the story all week, is that the police have been preparing for this for months. The police presence here is quite considerable. All the streets between here, about 200 meters away from the convention centre, all the roads from here are covered with police. I can see all the buildings around me are filled with police just looking on. The fire services are here. I'm just standing by the harbour as well. There's about 10 to 12 police boats in the harbour. Earlier today, a handful of protesters again dived into the harbour. And also you might be able to hear above me, we've got the police helicopters. So from this point where I'm standing, the protesters aren't getting anywhere near the convention centre, but there are still quite a few milling around just trying to see if they will be able to break through.
Okay, Emma, thank you, because you're not coming across very clearly. I think it's a lot of interference from all the mobile phones and walkie-talkies out there. We'll get back to you later. And now we're live at the Hung Hing Road where Emma is, and the protesters are calling. This is a local group. And they're saying that it's not a sin to express your feelings. And to take retaliatory moves is despicable. And they're asking the police to stop using water jets. And they're asking the police to stay calm. This is apparently a local group, and they're shouting at the police. The police had earlier used water and pepper sprays on protesters who clashed briefly with police here in Hung Hing Road. This is the protest area. And the protesters are saying that water sprays hurt the public and to tell the police not to use them. And they told the police to use peaceful means and to stay calm. Okay, as you've been seeing here, the protesters were trying to charge the police, and then they left the area, and we know that there are large groups of protesters in Lockhart Road and Hennessy Road and Fenwick Road, and it seems that they are trying to make good their threat to storm the Convention and Exhibition Centre, where the 6th Ministerial Conference is being held on its penultimate day. And it seems that the protesters are using a divide and conquer tactic, going from several fronts to try to storm the convention center. And we saw earlier that a large contingent of Korean protesters had left the cargo handling basin and going west along Lockhart Road, heading towards the convention center. The same with a group of protesters at Fenwick Street, trying to head towards the convention center, and also along the tram tracks in Hennessy Road. What we're looking at now is Lockhart Road, and at the junction of Marsh Road, the Marsh Road flyover. You can see a large gathering of protesters and police here. And this was the scene of and we're now back at the cargo handling basin protest area, and this is Hennessy. This is Hennessy Road, and you can see a heavy police presence. Gloucester Road. And heavy police presence here. All these police cars, they're trying to stop the protesters from going into the convention center. This has